Okay, so are you like me? Are you kind of over the whole social media thing?
Yeah,
It's a lot, right?
it is.
The
Uh,
endless
but
scrolling, the negativity. I feel like I need to take a break after like 5 minutes.
yeah,
But you know what?
what's that?
There's this new app and it's got me kind of intrigued.
Oh, really? What is it?
It's called iCORKu.
iCORKu.
iCORKu. Yeah, and get this, it's like a social network, but just for wine lovers.
Okay.
Like, what if the most dramatic thing you saw all day was someone debating the merits of like a Cabernet versus a Merlot?
Hmm. I like where your head's at. So it's kind of like a digital wine bar then.
Exactly. It's all about drink, share, reminisce, travel the world with a glass of wine without leaving your home.
Catchy. I mean, it's definitely tapping into something a lot of people are craving these days. Just that calmer online experience.
Totally. Because remember when social media was fun?
Hmm.
When it was about actually connecting with people over shared interests? It feels like a return to that,
Yeah.
but with a very specific, very delicious focus.
Yeah, yeah. No, I get that. It's interesting though, right? Focusing on such a specific niche. Do you think it can work? I mean, can you really build a whole platform just around wine?
Well, that's the million-dollar question,
Yeah.
right? But
Yes.
they seem pretty confident. They're calling themselves a dedicated, by invite-only platform for wine enthusiasts.
Okay.
And they're promising a space that's completely free of politics and hate speech.
So they're really leading into that whole like wine lover identity.
Yes. It's like they're creating this aura of we're a discerning community for people who appreciate the finer things in life. And by finer things, we very clearly mean wine.
Which, I mean, in this day and age, that sounds pretty good.
Right.
Like a little escape from reality.
Yeah.
But I don't know, is that enough?
Right.
Is that enough to actually make it in the social media world?
Yeah.
It's tough out there.
It is a tough market.
It's very saturated.
But, I mean, you've got this massive social media fatigue happening, right?
Oh, yeah. Big time.
People are craving authenticity,
Mm.
connection,
Absolutely.
a little bit of peace and quiet.
Desperately.
And maybe iCORKu is onto something here. Maybe wine enthusiasts are really looking for that refuge from the chaos. Okay. But, like, banning politics and doom scrolling, that's one thing. But how do you actually get people excited about a platform? What are they actually offering, to keep people coming back for more?
Well, that's where it gets really cool. Like, the app's still being developed, which is kind of exciting in itself.
Yeah,
Like,
totally.
we're on the ground floor here. But they've put out these marketing materials, and they give us a pretty good sneak peek at the features. And let me tell you, it's all about connecting with other people who love wine as much as you do.
Okay, so give me the details. What kind of features are we talking here?
So imagine this. You've just opened like an amazing bottle of Malbec.
Okay.
Right. You're like, this is incredible. I need to share this with someone. But like, not just a quick photo on your Instagram story.
Right.
You want to like document the whole experience. Well, iCORKu is going to let you create these personalized digital albums, like your own wine journal, basically. You can add tasting notes, photos. You can even invite friends to like share the experience with you.
Ooh, that's actually really cool. It's like a private wine tasting, but like online
Exactly.
with your friends, minus the awkward small talk.
Exactly. That's a good point.
Right. I like that. So is it just sharing photos and notes though, or are there like other ways to interact?
Oh, you're thinking like me?
Yeah.
They're also doing these things called private groups,
Yeah.
which sound like they're going to be connected to the albums.
Yeah.
But they're more focused on like actual conversations, Like imagine a space where you can geek out with other enthusiasts about natural wines or like trade tips on hidden gem vineyards you've discovered.
Oh, see, now that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Like that shared knowledge, that's what makes exploring a passion so much fun. And a little friendly rivalry never hurt anyone either.
Oh, absolutely not.
I'm already picturing these virtual blind tasting
Yeah.
competitions.
Oh, 100%. And to make it even better, they've mentioned this thing called the cork board.
Okay, the cork board, what is that?
So we don't know all the details yet, but it sounds like it's going to be this central hub for like all things wine,
Okay.
like maybe news from the wine world, like new vineyards or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
or like access to sommeliers for recommendations. I don't know, but it sounds pretty cool.
No, I'm into it. I can see myself getting lost in the cork board, like, what should I pair with this cheese board?
Exactly.
Cork board, help me. Okay, but wait, are they gonna sell wine?
Well, that's the thing, right?
Yeah.
They've hinted at like eventually having e-commerce integrated into the app,
Okay, yeah, yeah.
like discounts on your favorite blends, and then eventually, who knows, you might be able to buy directly through the app.
Oh, that would be
It would
dangerous.
be very dangerous for our wallets.
Yeah. But very cool, very cool. So they're really going for like the full experience, the
Yeah.
discovery, the community, the purchasing. Ambitious, but I kind of love it.
It is ambitious,
Yeah.
but I think it could be brilliant if they can pull it off. And that's where that whole by invite only thing comes back in.
Right, right.
That exclusivity, they're using that to like build up the excitement, make it
Yeah.
feel more, I don't know,
Exclusive.
yeah, exclusive. Like we're building something special here and it's just for us, the wine lovers.
But is that going to work though?
Yeah,
Because that exclusivity can be a double-edged sword, right?
for sure.
Like it makes it feel special, like you're in the club.
Like a velvet rope.
Yeah, exactly. But will it actually get big enough if it stays too exclusive? Like, can it actually escape?
Yeah, you've hit a really important point there.
Right.
Like that's the thing with startups, especially in social media.
Mm-hmm.
How do you grow without losing what makes you unique?
It's a tough balance.
Yeah, that's the $1 million question, isn't it? Can they really pull this off? I mean, can iCORKu really be different? Can it be this calmer, more curated experience that they're promising? Or is it going to end up, just like all the other ones?
It all comes down to that balance we were talking about, right?
Yeah.
Exclusivity versus growth. Because that by invitation only thing,
Yeah.
that's huge. Like, it really sets the tone right from the beginning.
In what way?
Well, it's like they're handpicking their first users,
Okay.
right? Building that foundation of the community they want to create.
Right. So you're saying it's more about quality over quantity in those early stages.
100%.
Yeah.
It's about fostering those authentic connections. They don't want to just throw open the doors and let anyone in.
Yeah, makes sense. Because, remember, they're still figuring things out too.
Right. It's still in development.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And they've actually talked about this, how they're prioritizing user feedback. They have this whole test, use, and repeat
Yeah.
philosophy, which I think is really smart.
Oh, that's interesting. So they're really listening to their users.
Yeah, they're letting the community shape the platform,
Mm.
even if it means like delaying that big launch.
So instead of rushing to compete with the big guys, they're taking their time, crafting something special.
Exactly.
Huh. Like a fine wine.
Yes, like a fine wine. They're all about quality over quantity. And I think that's going to resonate with people, especially wine lovers.
Because, yeah, wine lovers, they appreciate that craftsmanship,
Right.
the attention to detail,
Absolutely.
the fact that it's not, mass produced.
Nope.
So iCORKu is tapping into that same energy.
It's a gamble for sure, but it's a smart one.
Mhm.
Because in a world that's so oversaturated with like the same old social media, maybe that's what it takes to stand out.
Yeah, maybe that's the key. Creating that sense of belonging, of really being part of something special.
Exactly. A place where people can connect over a shared passion. And you know what? Maybe iCORKu is going to be that place.
And maybe
Maybe it'll be the go-to spot for wine lovers everywhere to just like escape the noise and enjoy a glass of something delicious with people who get it.
I like that. Or maybe it'll evolve in ways we haven't even imagined yet. That's the exciting part, right?
Right. It's like opening a bottle of some rare vintage. You never know exactly what you're going to get, but the anticipation is half the fun.
That's a great analogy. Well, cheers to that. We'll definitely be keeping an eye on this one. Until next time, happy deep diving.